I did it. I finally did it. All 31 reverse retros are in my hands. Never thought I was going to be able to say that. It's been 9 months since they've been released back in December, and honestly, I didn't think I was going to get more than probably 10 of them. And here we are today. I found them through stores like Cool Hockey and Sports K, eBay. I found a lot of deals on eBay. There were a few I paid full price, and there's a couple that I paid more than full price just because of the rarity of them, and I haven't been able to find them anywhere. But all in all, super happy that I have them all. Now I can stop collecting jerseys for a little bit, right? Yeah, hopefully start saving some money. Of course, as I'm recording this, Seattle's jerseys are due to be released, I don't know, a few weeks from now if they're available for everybody. So maybe I'll get a couple weeks of quiet downtime and start saving some money. But I'm just glad this journey's over. It was a fun journey, but I'm glad it's over. But anyway, so there's that. And what I thought I was going to do for this video today was rank them, do my final ranking for them now that I have every single one in hand. I've been able to see each one up close and personal. Some have definitely moved up, some have definitely moved down, and then some have definitely, right about where I originally ranked them. I wish I had saved my original rankings. I never wrote anything down. I didn't make a video on it. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. I do have a piece of paper right in front of me here, and I wrote down the rankings, and right next to each team I wrote down whether they've moved up, down, or stayed the same. So without further ado, I might want to sit down for a little bit. This could take a little while, but if it's too boring, skip ahead or quit out of the video, whatever you want to do. All right, number 31. This team, when they were first released, wasn't too impressed. And now that I have it in my hand, still not very impressed. That is the Pittsburgh Penguins reverse retro. Word mark. That's basically what it boils down to. Word mark. I cannot stand word marks. The Rangers being the exception because that's their brand. I know Pittsburgh originally had this when they first came in, but I don't know. It just doesn't do much for me. Yeah, I don't know. 31. Now you're probably saying, wow, you don't have the Islanders of Detroit at 31? No, I do not. Originally I did. Spoiler alert, they have moved up. Number 30. Oh, it pains me to put this at 30 because this had so much potential. It really did. I will give it credit, though. The logo is much nicer in person. I don't know if the camera can pick up the sparkly silver on there. Yeah, a little bit. But if they had just gone another direction with this setup, this would have been skyrocketing up my rankings. But as of now, it's 30th. I probably would have gone up had I gotten a name and number on it, because with a name and number kit on it, these look much better. But blank as it is, yeah. Number 29. Here they are. The Detroit Red Wings reverse retro. But they have actually moved up because I did get it with Dylan Larkin on it. And I think it looks a hell of a lot better with a name and number kit on it. Especially with a captaincy C on it, or if you want to get player with an A on it or whatever. But I think it looks so much better. And I learned a fun fact about Detroit, which I had never noticed before. Their nameplates stitching is actually not a nameplate. They're actually individually sewn on each letter, which is kind of cool. I thought, when I first saw that, I thought it was a mistake, but apparently it's not. So I apologize, Detroit. So still 29. All right, here we go. Number 28. This team's reverse retro didn't do a lot for me when it was first revealed. And it still doesn't. It's nice. It's basically with their away jersey now, except just a different color scheme on it. But I don't know. I feel like they could have gone in a couple other directions. The gear jersey, that would have been oh God, if that gear jersey came out, hell yeah, that would have skyrocketed. But yeah. Number 27. I apologize if you keep seeing me look down, but I already forgot what number I'm on. That's why I wrote it down. So I will be doing that a lot. Number 27, the Ottawa Senators. This jersey actually fell down. When it originally was revealed, I liked it. It goes along with their home and away that they have. But as soon as I got it, it's nice. I don't hate it. But it's essentially just a third jersey at this point. Because I have the home and away of this design. So, it's alright, I guess. Can't please everybody. Number 26. I almost said the team, but it doesn't matter because here they are. The San Jose Sharks. Reverse retro, and I did get it with Brent Burns on the back. And yes, I'm aware some of these are hand stitched, some of these are factory installed. As you could probably see, this is factory installed because of the crappy lettering numbers on it. It's like the vinyl letters. Whatever, I got it off eBay for really cheap. I'm not complaining. Yeah, when this was revealed, I like it, but I don't like the gray. I do not like the gray. Yeah, I don't know. If it was a different color, I would have liked it, but sucks. Number 25. The New York Islanders. This actually went up. I had this probably in the 30 or 29 range. So at 25, this did okay. I wasn't impressed with this to start, but now that I have it in my hand, I love this shade of blue, and I wish that their current home jerseys were this. I do like it. I wish I got a name and number kit on it, but whatever. I have it. So that's all that matters. Yeah, 25. Number 24. Toronto Maple Leafs. Reverse retro. Morgan Riley. It does look a little nicer with a name and number kit on it. But again, I don't know why teams went with gray, either gray accents or just gray shading. But I know it harkens back to the 70s and 60s era, but they could have done something a little different. I don't know. I'm not a fan of gray in general, I guess. At least on hockey jerseys. Speaking of gray, number 23. Carolina Hurricanes. Hartford Whalers reverse retro. Blank. I am happy that I have this, don't get me wrong, because I've been wanting to get a Hartford Whalers jersey with Pucky the Whale on it for a while. I do have their other alternate that they use that also has the Hartford Whalers on it, but doesn't have Pucky on it. So I'm happy to have this. But yeah, this actually fell for me. Yeah, I'd say my original ranking for this was probably like in the, I don't know, middle of the pack area, but it kind of dropped. Again, it's the gray. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like gray. I just don't. All right. Number 22. Vegas. This is one that definitely fell. And I don't know if it's more because the more I look at it, I'm less impressed with it. Like, this is kind of a jersey that we all kind of expected was going to come down the line anyway, right? Because we all wanted this as a main logo here. That's usually on the shoulders on the main jerseys. And so here it is. But now that it's here, it's like, okay. Originally, I had this probably in my top 5, maybe top 10. Maybe not that high. Maybe it was top 10. But yeah, I don't know. It definitely dropped compared to the other ones that I've been able to see up close. Man, that is super bright in the camera. Woo! That is a bright red. Yeah. All right. Number 21. The Vancouver Canucks. Reverse retro. A.K.A. Gradient. I do have it with Thatcher Demko on the back. This is actually a cool hockey buy, if I'm not mistaken. Even though it's ranked 21st, I do like this design better, and I wish they used this as a third. A thread. Because when I grew up watching hockey, the Canucks had the blue and red gradient, back in the day, and I was a big fan of that. Back in the what was it, Todd Bertuzzi days, before all that stuff happened with him. But yeah, 21. Number 20. Montreal Canadiens. Reverse retro. Don't hate it. It's not in my top tier list of reverse retros. I do like that they went with the blue. I could actually see them using this as an alternate. Maybe one day. Getting tired of the red, Love to see this in blue. Full time. Or at least part time. But yeah. Montreal. And just because I'm a Boston Bruins fan doesn't mean I want to burn this, I do like it. Okay. Number 19. Winnipeg Jets reverse retro. This actually grows. I was not a fan of this when they first released this jersey design. But I don't have the other Heritage jerseys. Or what's the other one that has the same logo on it? I can't remember. But this is actually the first Winnipeg Jets jersey of this design that I have. So I immediately fell in love because, like the Blackhawks logo, this is all chain stitched. And yeah, look at that. That plane is stellar. Yeah, my arm's getting tired. Yeah, again though, it's the gray. Like, they could have gone with something probably a little different. I don't know how this jersey works with the gray. That's probably just me, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, number 18. Speaking of the Blackhawks, yeah, reverse retro. I do love this design. I can't imagine if they went ahead and had this chain stitched as well. Can you imagine that? But yeah, that's even the detail on this one's pretty nice. 1940 design that they had. It is blank. I bought this off of eBay, I believe, from somebody that lived in the Chicago area. I think it was like $80. Steel. Okay, thank you. All right. Number 17. The Philadelphia Flyers reverse retro. This actually rose. I was not a fan of this when it first released. And I don't know. I think it's just I don't want to say boring design, but I mean it's a stereotypical Flyers jersey. I mean, you don't love it, don't hate it. I do have Carter Hart on the back, and I think this is what helped it, was the name and number kit on it. I actually had this done by the Wells Fargo Center. Actually sold this, and they hand stitched it themselves. Yeah, it's not the cheap vinyls. It's got 2-layer stitching on it and everything. So, kudos to Wells Fargo. Thank you. Where are we at? Number 16. The Blues, or the Reds, however you want to look at it. I mainly just wanted to get this one because I had the alternate already, and it's nice to have the the complete opposite next to each other. Isn't that glorious? I kind of want to use this as a thumbnail, but I won't. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. This is definitely loud. This is a loud jersey, and if you were to wear this in public, you would never get lost with whoever you're with. They could pick you out in a heartbeat. But yeah, I do wish I had the name and number kit on this one though. Those numbers are gnarly in a good way. Let's see, 15. The New York Rangers reverse retro Lady Liberty. When this first was released, or revealed, I should say, not released, revealed. I'm glad they went with the Lady Liberty because I love this design. But other than the Lady Liberty, it's kind of just bleh. And they did take away the coloring on the sleeves from the original. I do have the original, thanks to my buddy Mika, who's in Finland. He sold it to me, and it's it's a CCM Coho. It's one of the, I think it's a Coho maybe. It's of this design, but it's the original one. So it has the red on the bottom of the sleeves, and the neck's a little different. But yeah, I still like this one. That's why it's at freaking 15. We're getting in the top half of the league now. Number 14. This one dropped. And it's not because I don't like it. It's just others have passed it. Originally, this one I had in my, I think, top 3 that I wanted to get when they were first revealed. Colorado Avalanche / Quebec Nordiques reverse retro. When I first saw this, I fell in love with it. I think it would be bumped up more. Yeah, all these threads. I think it would be bumped up more if I had a name and number on it, because those letters are amazing on it. They're light blue. But blank as it is, I love it. Could be better. And now that I've had it for a while, I'm not sure about the white. I kind of wish they went with a darker color, but it is what it is. 13. The king of the meme jerseys. This was originally ranked pretty high by me, mainly because of the design on it. It is, you've probably heard this before from other people, but it's one of the most comfortable jerseys to wear. The logo is not stitched on there; it's screen printed, so it's pretty loose and it doesn't poke your nipples and stuff. But yeah, this is another one that I wish I had a name and number kit for put on it. Kicking myself. I should have done it. This was a cool hockey buy, but it was blank. Yeah. I do love me some Mighty Wing, though. Or Wild Wing. Either one. Wild Wing? Mighty Wing. Mighty Wing. Wild Wing is the mascot. All right. Number 13. Nope. That was 13. Number 12. Columbus Blue Jackets. I actually love this logo, and I know a lot of people don't like it. I love it, and I kind of wish instead of the... Okay, I want to sit down with this. Instead of the cannon shoulder patches, I wish at least one of them was Stinger's head on it. That would have made this more complete. And I wish I had an original Columbus jersey with Stinger's face on it, but I do like the Columbus reverse retro on it. Or I do like the Columbus reverse retro. Not on it. Sorry. I'm tired. I worked all night and I haven't slept yet, so bear with me. But yeah, this is number 12. I like it. It's alright. No sleep means I'm a little loosey-goosey. Who doesn't like that? Except my wife. Number 11. The Tampa Bay Lightning reverse retro. Also blank. This is ranked, I don't know, a little, probably on the top half originally. It hasn't fallen, it hasn't risen, it's pretty much where I expected it to be. But, man, I love this logo. I love this era of the Lightning. Before they got all pompous and started winning everything and knocking my Bruins out in the process. F you, Tampa. Number 10. The Buffalo Sabres reverse retro. This one actually dropped. This was also, I think, in my top I want to say top 5. I originally was hoping for this logo to be on the front, but can't get what we want always, I guess. I'll take it on the shoulder. It is a Jack Eichel. As I'm recording this, he's still a Buffalo Sabre, so it's still looking good that this jersey is still valid, but come puck drop, I don't know. This might be obsolete already, but we'll see. I hope not. I really like that. All right, top 10, here we go. That was starting the top 10. Number 9, the Minnesota Wild / Minnesota North Stars. This jersey grew on me big time. It was probably middle of the pack when they first revealed, but once I got it in my hands, this thing is beautiful. And again, broken record, but with a name and number kit on it, this could be potentially top 5 for me. Man, I love this logo in those colors. It's epic. It's freaking epic. Number 8, the New Jersey Devils reverse retro, and I'm going to see if I can get the light to actually show that it's green and not black, because the camera makes it look black. There we go. Kind of. Yeah, there we go. This thing definitely grew on me. When it was first revealed, I was like, it's another New Jersey Devils jersey. It's a Christmas jersey. Little did I know how much I wanted the Christmas jersey, because it's very unique. It's the only team that has this, I think, the only team that has this color combo. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think. There's a lot of green. Well, there's a few green, but primarily green and red like this, very rare. So I'm very happy to have this. And this was one of the ones that I missed out on originally when they were released to the public. And I waited months and months and months to find one on eBay for a lot cheaper than a lot of people are asking for this. It's like $300 or $400 on eBay for this. And I think I got this one for like $180 or $170. I'll take it. Take it and run. It's full price, but I'm not paying double for that. Number 7. This is going to surprise some people. My hometown team, well, not hometown, but my team, New England team, Boston Bruins. Number 7. It is a Brad Marchand, which completed the Holy Trinity. So I have a Pasternak, Bergeron, and now Marchand jersey. Sweet. Yeah. I mean, I love this as soon as I saw it, and I knew I had to get it because obviously I'm going to get it. Pretty much anything that Boston releases from here on out, that's Adidas, I'm getting. So it was a pretty much done deal, but happy I got this. Happy I got a name or a number on it. Yep. And, I mean, it wouldn't be a Boston Bruins jersey without the meth bear on it, right? Imagine that on the front as a big crest. Woo, mama. Now we're talking. Number 6. Good old Blasty. The Blasty jersey, I've always wanted one. I missed out, or I didn't really miss out, but I've never had a chance to buy one. And they're super expensive on eBay. So I'm happy to have this. This is good enough for me. I like the white C instead of the original. I think it was red, if I'm not mistaken. Red C on the shoulders. Yeah, I like it. Number 5. Now we're on the top 5. This one definitely rose up the list as soon as I got it in hand. The Nashville Predators, and I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. 1, this material that they use on their sleeves and shoulders, it's amazing. I want PJs made out of this. It's super stretchy, but it's soft. I do love that shoulder logo too. That's so epic. 2, I got bullied into it by Neil. Said if you're gonna buy a reverse retro jersey, make sure it's this one. So I caved and I bought it. I'm glad I did. So good going. But yeah, number 5. All right, number 4. This one technically dropped, but it dropped like 2 spots, maybe 3. Yeah, the LA Kings versus retro. It's actually it's half of this era that I'm wearing, and it's half of the whatever era it was, the 80s, that they wore the purple and gold jerseys with like the really weird looking crown on it. They just kind of mashed them together and went, there's your reverse retro. It is a Kopitar. I believe I know this was the very first reverse retro I added to my cart on Cool Hockey. I think when they were first released, I bought 3 or 4 of them right together. This was the first one that went to the cart. So technically, this is the first one I bought. And I'm glad I did, because those are hard to find. Number 3. This one took me forever to find. Forever. And I finally found one on eBay by a seller that had it for cheaper than I was expecting it to be, especially with a name and number on it. The Washington Capitals reverse retro. This thing, I mean, you can still find them everywhere, but people are asking outrageous prices for them. I'm not going to pay $300, $350 for this. I think I bought this one for $170. It is factory installed, so maybe that's why he was trying to get rid of it. It wasn't hand stitched or something. I don't know. But TJ Yoshi, I like the dude. Him and his father had a great story. What was it last year, a couple years ago, when they won it was 2018 when they won the cup, and then I think his father just passed away recently, so he's been going through some shit. But yeah, this thing, beautiful. I missed the original colors with this Screaming Eagle on it, but I'll take this one. It doesn't bother me, really. I like the red, white, and blue. I do want the original Screaming Eagle, both home and away, eventually. That brings us to number 2. Can you guess who it is? Florida Panthers, reverse retro. Jonathan Huberto, factory installed, do not care. Yeah, man, I love this design. I have literally 4 or 5 original jerseys with this logo on it. The red, that short, funny story. My father used to go to the, what do they call it? Salvation Army, Goodwill, all those stores, and pick up jerseys for me when I was a kid. He would always find these. I don't know why. People just got rid of them. I have 4 of them right in that closet behind the camera. So when they came out with this, I was like, oh man, nostalgia hit me hard. So I was happy to find this in my size. This is kind of hard to find too. Really enjoy it. Which leaves number 1 to no surprise by anybody, anywhere, unless you've been living under a rock. This goddamn beauty right here. The Arizona Coyotes. Not Kachina. Peyote. What's it called? Peyote? Yeah, whatever. Space Coyote. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. It is an Ekman Larson. It is hand stitched, but I know he's not with the team anymore, so now it is obsolete. Thanks, Vancouver. Yeah, this thing, the deep purple, man. Like, respect. I'm so glad they went with this and said, F it. But yeah, there you go. All 31. I'm kind of at a loss now because this is an ongoing project for, like I said, the last 9 months. And I have pretty much every alternate home and away that you could think of. I'm missing a few here and there, but, you know, kind of going to go into a hiatus, I think, until Seattle comes out. And then after that, I don't know what's going to happen. But they're just going to keep pumping out new jerseys, I guess. Give them to me. All right. Thanks for watching. I know it was a little longer than you probably wanted it to be and what I wanted it to be, but I'm tired and I want to have some fun with it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll talk to you again soon. Peace.